Welcome to D Out. I'm DJ, and today I'm reviewing Athletic Brewing Company's All Out Extra Dark. I'm going to start out with Aroma. On a scale of 1 to 5, I'm going to give this a 4 for Aroma. It has really nice espresso notes and toffee, and there's a hint of tar in here as well. But again, a 4 out of 5, I think it's really nice. I'm going to rate this a 4 out of 5 for mouthfeel as well. It's very silky, has a nice weight to it. I wouldn't exactly call it creamy, but very nice mouthfeel for sure. Moving on to flavor, I'm going to rate this an 8 out of 10. It's got this really nice dark roast coffee note. It's super dry, no sweetness to it, which I appreciate. For complexity, I'm going to rate this a 7 out of 10. It's fairly complex. It's got a bitter chocolate tone to it, so the bitterness isn't like a hoppy bitterness, more of a chocolatey nib bitterness, and it's dark and balanced. So again, a 7 out of 10 for complexity. For finish, I'm going to rate this an 8 out of 10. It's reasonably long, stays with you for a while, at least as far as beer finishes go. Sort of evolves from that bitter chocolate cocoa nub to more of a caramel type of note. But again, not a sweetness. It's deceptive to say caramel and say it's not sweet, but it's kind of a creamier, softer, as opposed to an edgier, harder, bitter finish. So for Convincibility, which is exactly what it sounds like, whether or not you feel like you're really drinking a real beer, I'm going to rate it a 7 out of 10. It's very convincing, I think. It doesn't have that alcoholic mid-palate kick that you get in a real beer, but other than that, I think it's pretty spot on to a nice dark beer. So if you add all that up, I believe that comes out to an overall quality score of 38 out of 50, which is a very strong score, and I think this is a very nice non-alcoholic beer. So the two adjectives that I'm going to use to describe this beer are black and balanced. And as you can see, it's very dark, but again, it's not overly bitter, and there's no sweetness to it either. It just stays balanced throughout. It has cocoa nib bitterness to it, but not overly so, and it has sort of those caramel notes in the finish and a little bit in the mid palate, but not to the extent that it's sweet. So again, black and balanced for adjectives. So for nouns, I'm going to say espresso and 90 calories, which I think is right on the can here. Yeah, 90 calories, which is kind of on the high side for non-alcoholic beers. I've seen as low as 50. I've seen as high as 120 and up. So, but 90 calories, that's still, I think, a very reasonable calorie content for a non-alcoholic beer that's as convincing as this All Out Extra Dark. So I paid $11 a six-pack for this, which is the standard price for Athletic Brewing Company beers. They seem to always have free shipping on 2 six-packs, which is obviously a great deal, and oftentimes there are coupon codes swirling around as well, so definitely run it through Honey or some other coupon finder to see if you can save a couple of bucks. So this is another great effort by Athletic Brewing Company, and it definitely deserves a great meal. If I had to pair it with something right now, I would say a nice roast beef sandwich on Dave's Killer Bread with, I like it spicy, so I'd have some horseradish in there, maybe some jalapenos, pepper jack cheese, avocado for sure, red onions. I like to throw cucumbers in there for some crunch. Definitely mustard. I think that might be good. Oh, well, this is pretty much what the doctor ordered. So, I'm going to enjoy this sandwich and this great beer. Until next time, cheers.